Hello! Let me introduce myself. My name is Alda Syavira. You can call me Alda. I want to tell you a story called Hansel and Gretel. Happy watching! Once upon a time, a very poor woodcutter lived in a tiny cottage in the forest with his two children, Hansel and Gretel. His second wife often ill-treated the children and was forever nagging the woodcutter. There is not enough food in the house for us all. There are too many mouths to feed. We must get rid of the two breads, she declared, and she kept on trying to persuade her husband to abandon his children in the forest. Take them out from home so that they can find their way back. Maybe someone will find them and give them a home. The downcast woodcutter didn't know what to do. Hansel, who one evening had overheard his parents' conversations, comforted Gretel. Don't worry, if they do leave us in the forest, we'll find a way home, he said. When he slipping out of the house, he filled his pocket with little white pebbles, then went back to bed. All night long, the woodcutter's wife harped on and on at her husband. At dawn, he led Hansel and Gretel away into the forest. But as they went into the depths of this, Hansel dropped a little pebble here and there on the mossy ground. At a certain point, the two children found they really were alone. The woodcutter had plucked up enough courage to desert them. He had mumbled an excuse and was gone. Night fell, but the woodcutter didn't return. Gretel began to sob bitterly. Hansel too felt scared, but he tried to hide his feelings and comfort his sister. Don't cry, trust me. I swear I will take you home even if father doesn't come back for us. Luckily, the moon was full that night. Hansel waited till its cold light filtered through the trees. Now give me your hand. We will get home safely, you will see, he said. The tiny white pebbles gleamed in the moonlight, and the children found their way home. Next day, when their stepmother discovered that Hansel and Gretel had returned, she went into a rage. Stifling her anger in front of the children, she locked her bedroom door, reproaching her husband for failing to carry out her orders. All night, husband and wife quarreled, and when the dawn came, the woodcutter led the children out into the forest. Hansel, however, had not eaten his bread, and as he walked through the trees, he left a trail of crumbs behind him to mark the way. But the little boy had forgotten about the birds that lived in the forest. When they saw him, they flew along behind and in no time at all had eaten all the crumbs. Again, with an excuse, the woodcutter left his two children by themselves. But when night fell, they saw to their horror that all the crumbs had gone. I'm frightened, I'm cold, and I'm hungry. I want to go home, wept Gretel bitterly. Hey, don't be afraid. I'm here to look after you. When dawn broke, they started to wander by the forest, seeking a path, but all hope soon faded. They were well and truly lost, and they walked and walked, till suddenly they came upon a strange cottage in the middle of a glen. Wow, this is chocolate! Gasped Hansel as he broke a lump of plaster from the wall. And this is icing! Exclaimed Gretel, putting another piece of fog in her mouth. Starving but delighted, the children began to eat pieces of candy broken off the cottage. Isn't this delicious? Said Gretel, with her mouth full. They were just about to try a piece of biscuit. Suddenly, the door opened slowly. Well, haven't you children as you thought? Come in, you have nothing to fear, went on the old woman. unluckily for Hansel and Gretel. However, the sugar candy belonged to an old witch. Her trap for catching unwary victims. Ah, you are nothing but skin and bones. I'll fatten you up and eat you, said the witch, locking Hansel into a cage. You can do the housework, she told Gretel lazily. As luck would have it, the witch had very bad eyesight, and when Gretel smeared butter on her glasses, she could see even less. Like the oven, we are going to have a tasty roast pie today. Run and see if the oven is hot enough. I cannot tell if it is hot enough or not. Useless child. Alright, I'll see for myself. But when the witch bent down to peer inside the oven and check the heat, Gretel gave her a tremendous push and slammed the oven door shut. The witch had come of it and proper, and Gretel ran to set her brother free, and they made quite sure that the oven door was tightly shut behind the witch. Indeed, just to be on the safe side, they fastened it firmly with a large padlock. Then they stayed for several days to eat some more of the house, till they discovered among the witch's belongings a huge chocolate egg. Inside lay a casket of gold coins. The witch is now burned to a cinder, so we'll take this treasure with us. They filled a large basket with food and set off into the forest to search for the way home. This time, luck was with them, and on the second day, they saw their father come out of the house towards them, weeping. Your stepmother is dead. Come home with me now, my dear children. Promise you will never ever desert us again. Hansel opened the casket. Look, father, we are rich now. You'll never have to chop wood again. And they all lived happily together ever after. That's the story about Hansel and Gretel. I hope you can take a lesson from that story. Thank you for watching and bye!